Hey everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. And today we are going to work with the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette, Volume 2. I know. I pick a time of the day where the sun, listen, procrastination is a problem for me. So good grief. I am so sorry. And it actually looked gloomy today. Like I didn't expect any sun. Good grief. Because today is the first time it has felt like fall in the state of Georgia. So if you are interested to see what I create with this palette and get my thoughts and opinions about it, by all means, stay tuned. But before you go, there is a subscribe button that's located right over here. Alongside of it is the notification bell. Go ahead and click both of them because I know for a fact you don't want to miss another video from your girl. So go ahead. They're right here. Both of them. Go ahead and click it. It's right there. Click. So at this point, I'm pretty sure that there has been several videos out there using the Norvina Volume 2 palette. She is pretty. Even the outside, again, I can't stress it enough, like packaging isn't a big thing for me, but these are mad heavy duty. Like they're heavy. When they came in the mail, because I ordered 2 and 3 from Sephora, my husband had brought them to me and he was like, yo, what's in this box? Because it had some weight. So this is what it looks like in the inside if you have yet to see what it looks like. She's cute. Like everything about this palette is mad pretty. There's something I did forget to mention in the Volume 1 palette. Both of them, all 3 palettes are unique. You can tell that, okay, everybody has an orange, has a green, has a blue somewhere in their collection, but the quality of these eyeshadows are something that no one else has yet to compete or compare. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Norvina's onto something with the quality of these eyeshadows. ABH has been like my #1 eyeshadow pick. I'm saying that right, since day one, since I really started to zone in with the makeup. The only thing with the individual shadows, those were $12, and I'm cheap as hell. You know what I'm saying? I think they have a program, but I've never been the type of person to apply for all these pro programs. I'm like, I don't got time, and I am very afraid of rejection, so I don't apply for any of these things. I feel like the quality, at least in Volume 1, the quality of the eyeshadows were impeccable. Love it. So we're going to see what Volume 2 has to offer us. So there are 25, according to the Sephora website, there are 25 professional pigmented eyeshadows. I think when they are referring to the eyeshadows being professional is because there's a color story. If you look at the color story, the average individual is not going to know what to do with these. So the colors isn't for the average individual to just, you know, pick up and decide that this is a go-to. But if you are a lover of color and with the blues and greens, this is dope. There's no denying it. No denying it. The same as the other palette, as the Volume 1, there is a disclosure on the back of the box on the website that there are a few shades, a lot of shades to be exact, that isn't considered safe for the eye. So before you purchase, make sure that you check your allergies, you check the ingredients, you just check to make sure that you're not going to have a reaction to the colors in this palette, the dyes, you're just not gonna have a reaction to it. So just make sure that you're reading the box. Again, no one told me last time whether or not they wanted that detail. I'm here to let you know I'm not allergic to what's here. When I bring stuff to the table, I'm here to play with makeup. I'm here to show you how I work with it and how potentially you can work with it. Going into so much of the detail, I'm not trying to sell you nothing. Either you're going to purchase it or not. I'm not the person who's going to try to, like, you know, oh my God, go ahead and get it. Now, if I didn't say it before, All 3 palettes are $60. Again, it's not something that you would run out to go get because of the price. You know what I mean? It's not meant for everybody. I'm a person who loves makeup. I am very visual. I love color. And I bought it because it's something that I'm into. You see what I'm saying? So if you are a lover of art, a lover of color, a lover of makeup, and you are a collector, by all means, darling, this is it. Because I feel like Norvina just outdid herself. Point blank period. I can't put it no other way. So I'm going to go ahead and stop talking about it and let's not work with it. So I already did my eyebrows. I'm going to put on the Anastasia eye primer, the little mini sample that was given to me when I bought the Volume 1 palette. Use this as a primer. I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to purchase this primer. Now that Morphe has a store here in Atlanta, I know they're going to have P. Louise in there. So we shall see. So for my first shade, I'm going to go in with C4. On the Sephora website, they do have a description of these colors. I'm not going to really go into all of that, but if you want to know the specific shade, it is listed on the website. So we're going to add this. That's pretty. Put it right in our crease. This blue is crazy. I actually didn't think about the concept of how I want this look to go. It don't matter now. I just stuck it in my crease. I haven't seen a shade like this in nobody's palette. I don't have this in my collection whatsoever. There's no dupe for this. Okay, and I'm going to go in next with E3 and just put it above C4. This is one thing about the colors in this palette along with the Volume 1. They look lighter in the pan, but turn out to be deeper. And for real, when I chose these colors, I had to do them by like a random pick because there's so much to choose from. And I didn't like pick them with a random picker and just went along with whatever it gave me. I kind of went by the few colors that it did give me and selected the other shades around it. And you can see that like they're blending themselves. I don't even have to manipulate it too much because I'm just patting and that's just about it. So I'm going to go back in to C4, that first shade, and just add a little bit more. Okay, and for the third shade, I'm going in and using B3 and going above E3. I'm just tapping, not manipulating, not blending too hard. Let me go back in to E3. It is harder to blend with a denser brush because this is denser and smaller, but just use a light hand. I'm just taking a clean brush and just blending out the edges just to soften it. Okay, so I am going to cut the crease halfway, I think. I think that's where we're going. I'm just going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills primer again to cut it. Okay, I'm going to add a shade in here that I really wasn't planning on adding. So I'm going to go in with B2, this purple shade right here. Yeah, I didn't have any intention on adding a color to what I had already picked, but let's rock with it. So I just literally created a blue-green eye look, and I just didn't want it to look similar to that one. So And I'm gonna go in with C4 and kind of make these two shades marry each other. All right, we're gonna trust the process. Cause I said like this purple shade was an afterthought. Oh, that's not the color. I think I checked this up. Okay, so now I'm gonna switch it up. So I was supposed to put D1 first, and it's this shade right here. I was looking at my colors wrong. This one, and then going with the A4, but because I put that purple shade down, I think that we're gonna do A4 and then D1. So this is D4. It's like a gold purplish shade. I'm just laying the color down. We're gonna blend everything out. I think that the Anastasia primer isn't a primer that is buildable. I see all the lines and creases in my eyelid. Okay. So now we're just gonna blend these shades together. Okay, so we're gonna use some new foundation today. I bought these Makeup Revolution sticks, I guess. Fast base stick foundations. I bought these 3 months ago and I haven't tried them. So let's go over the shades I purchased. I know one of them I think I bought as a contour stick and not necessarily to put all over the face, but let's take a look. See, I still have the plastic on them. So when I purchased these, I think at the time they didn't have as many shades out in Ulta as they do now. But let's see. So the first shade I got was, what's this? F13. Oh, she's pretty thick. F13. This one's going to be F16. She's a little deep. I might be able to mix the two. Because she's a little red. But I think if I mix these two, I might be okay. And the last one, yeah, this is definitely a contour shade. And F18. She's deep too. So this is F13, F16, and F18. So we're gonna make this work. But they are a little thick. All right, so I'm gonna dab a little of F13 under the eye. Center of the forehead. Same place as that. Oh, it looks way lighter on camera than it does in person. And then I'm gonna take F16 and kind of put it in the little surrounding areas. All right, so let's try to blend this out first and then add the contour shade. They kind of have that texture of the paint sticks. Is it Mayron? Krylon. Better application with a brush versus a sponge. I don't want no one coming for me. I'm not Trump facing because I am orange. Good Lord. But again, I got the wrong. I'm not saying that it is a bad foundation. I don't know how it's going to be as far as a wear test. It's a stick foundation. Usually stick foundations have the tendency on being oily because they're mad creamy. And it's not something that I'd want to wear out and about. At least not like to work. I'll do a wear test eventually, but I'm pretty sure there's videos out there who a lot of people have done them already. Okay, so I'm gonna go in. I try to stay with, the same product line if I have multiple items from this company, and I'm gonna use the Conceal and Define Concealer in 12.5. Now I do like their concealers. I don't know about this stick foundation, but this video is not about this foundation. It's just something new that I'm trying. like the concealer is shearing out a little bit. I just feel like I got a bunch of makeup on. It feels so heavy. Okay, I know this is going to be a big mistake with me putting this on, but because I purchased it, and I don't know why I feel like I have another one of these, but this is the Luxury Baking Powder in a Lace. She's mad pale, right? And I feel like I have another one of these and I don't know where. Hold on, let me see. So I have the Luxury Baking Powder in Terracotta. So let's try this versus the Lace. I don't know what made me buy this. Okay, she's kind of orange too, so. Oh, she's deep. I might take a little bit of that lace color and mix it. Okay, mixing it looks better, but I just feel like it's just sitting on top of, and it just looks like the foundation is moving down my face. Okay, with the lace by itself, it doesn't even look bad. Like mixing in the terracotta was not the move. I don't want to count the powders out because it may not be the powders, it just may be the foundation sticks. Oh, and I didn't even add, we're going to use the contour shade another day. I'm kind of over the look of this foundation already. And so I'm going to go in with my Lancome powder. All these products will be linked down in the description, so if you're interested in wanting to try anything I am using today, you'll be able to locate it there. And then, well, I have some irritation going on here from the retin-A gel I put on at night. And this powder is, well, the Makeup Revolution powder was clinging on to my dry patches. Alright, so I'm going to go in with my Sephora Pro palette and I'm going to use the shade Jet Setter for my bronzer and the shade Epic for my contour shade. What are you doing? But why are you?
I just came over. I just walked over here just to look at you. That's all.
Why? Go away. Foundation is trash. All right. So for my blush, I'm going to use MAC Burnt. Is it burnt pepper? Burnt pepper. And for my highlighter, I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Pearl Lights Loose Highlighter in Candy Glow. And this, I would like to say I've tried before. I mean, it's open, so I must have. Okay, so I'm making some last minute adjustments. So for my liner, I'm going to take this pigment from Dulsura Cosmetics and I'm going to create a liner with it. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Makeup Lock and Seal to assist with this process. So I'm going to go in with D2, this orange shade, and put it right underneath the Dulsura pigment I just laid down. I'm just going to take a clean brush and just blend out the harsh lines. No product added. Okay, we're going to go back in the Sephora Pro face palette and use Epic and Jet Setter again to contour our nose. I forgot to click record, so I was intending on using D1, this blue right here, but I decided to change my mind and use A3 and I placed it in my inner corner. So there's that. I don't even know what lashes to put on. So let me go find some lashes and I'll be back. So before I place them on, I just wanted you to see the lashes that I'm going to use. And they're by Ace Booty. And they're called Calliope. No, guys, I haven't straightened my hair in Lord knows how long. It just kind of looks weird. My head is so big. Anywho, so I have two lip combos, and I'm not really sure where I wanted to go with this. Now that I have that little pop of purple, it makes me want to do a purple lip, but let's just kind of try these on for size and let's see what's happening, because I really don't know. I didn't want to do a nude lip because the whole Norvina collection is kind of bold and extra, so I figured that we should be bold and extra too. So I'm going to line my lips with Darkness Falls from Wet n Wild. This was in the Halloween collection last year. I'm not for certain if they have it available this year, but if you have a navy blue lipstick, it's all the same. And I'm going to go in with the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in, what is this? Stone Fox. And put it in the center. Maybe. So the second combo, I'm going to go in with MAC Young, was it Young Attitude? Young Attitude. And Ebony Cosmetics and Misfit. So let's see. Let's spray our face down. I like this lip combo, but I think I'm going to save it for palette 3. So let's switch back to the first one. Alright, y'all. So this is the final look. So let's do a slow-mo. Let me know down in the comment section if you like slow-mos, because I'm not really sure how I feel about them. Alright, so let's talk about this palette. On a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the best, for me, I'm going to give it a 10 because the pigmentation is ridiculous. And if you guys are really paying attention to me doing my eye look, you can see that the blendability of these eyeshadows were effortless. Like, I didn't have to work hard. All I did was place the eyeshadow where I wanted it, and it was kind of doing its own thing. And that's honest to God. Like, I didn't have to manipulate the shadows much whatsoever. Now, for the average consumer, for a person who just wants to create a everyday look, wearable look, like, this palette isn't for you. It has a lot of color. It has a lot of color. And if you want to venture out into playing with color, like, look at this. This is an artist's dream. This is a makeup lover, enthusiast, whatever you want to call it. This is for you if you're into color. It's beautiful. So in comparison to the Volume 1 palette, the Volume 1 palette is a wearable palette. That's something that a person can rock out. If you want to create a smoky eye, you have the availability. If you want to do an everyday look, I think that palette has that flexibility. This one is for the artist, and it's a beautiful palette. So I recommend it for those who love color, or those who just like, those who like to collect makeup. I love it. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful palette. Now it kind of you're kind of restricted because you have like the blues and the greens, but again, it's for you. Now, is there a palette in comparison to this. I wouldn't say a comparison to it, because I think that Norvina has tapped in all three palettes that they're very unique, that you will not get a duplicate like that. But I just did a blue look using the Ace Booty. I think that's how they say their name, Ace Booty or Ace Beauty. They have like an all blue and green palette. That I want to say was $40. Yeah, I want to say that was $40. And if you haven't seen my video when I created that blue, did I post that? I did, right? Create that blue look. You can go, I can't remember how much it is, but it is at least $20 cheaper than this one. But this one still has more of a variety, and I do believe it's worth the $60. I truly believe that. If you don't want to pay $60 for the palette, I could definitely understand that. If you are a beauty insider at Sephora, you know that November is right around the corner. You know they have the Beauty Insider sale, VIP Rouge sale, and you can put that in your shopping cart for one of the things that you want to get and get a discount for it. And also too, on the ABH website, if you haven't signed up for like the text messages alert, you can go ahead and sign up for that. You get, 15% off of your first purchase. There's ways of getting this so you don't have to put out that much money. And also too, I want to say that there are a couple of Instagrammers that have discount codes for ABH. Search them. I can't remember. I want to say that Trend Mood has one, but just you'll find somebody that has a code that could be beneficial to you. So yeah, I love the palette. I'm not gonna sit here in front. I love it. Yes, I spent my $60, and yes, I think it's worth it. As far as everything else I used today, the new things that I used, I will not. If I use these Makeup Revolution foundation sticks again, it's because I'm just filming or I'm gonna do an IG post and I don't want to use my good stuff for it because I don't like it. It feels heavy. It's very thick. Not for me. The powders, I'm going to give them a try. They don't seem too bad once I was able to manipulate them. I do believe that the terracotta shade was too deep for me. If you are maybe 2 or 3 shades darker than me, this might be good by itself under the eye. But if you are my complexion and lighter, this is a no. But mixing it with the lace, it wasn't too bad. Like, it was a good combination. I will play and manipulate, play with these a little bit more, manipulate them around, and make a final decision on how I feel about it. But these foundation sticks are a no. I will try the darker shade and see how that is as a contour shade. But other than that, I will not get those again. So yeah, that's it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, leave a comment down in the comment section. And if you want to check out any of these products that I used today, it will be in the description box. And yeah, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye. Llegó la mami que todo desespera, te deja boca abierta cuando esta negra llega. Whoa, no, they're trying to keep up, but they're just too slow. They think that I'm the one.